How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down the brand new JPEX missions for the 11th anniversary special battle. This one is to use an N or R type character, rarity character, against the battle. So for this one, I decided to have a little fun with it and run Deborah's team. Honestly, you can use pretty much any meta-relevant team and just use an item to get this done. It's really not that difficult. But I decided to have fun to show you a little strategy that you can do to no item this with Tech with Deborah's team. He's one of the few teams that you can actually do this with, just because of the way the team is structured. So you'll notice we have our revived character with the int Boo. We did have to reset though until we got our in PUIPUI on slot 7. That is the key to our victory here, is ensuring that he is slot 7. Otherwise, we're going to struggle a little bit here with this. We also have Fat Boo, right? Having his revive get procced is also incredibly powerful here, because as you're going to see with PUIPUI coming in slot 7, now next turn we have a completely free turn thanks to Boo's revive. And then post-revive, honestly, Boo can pretty much handle the normals from Goku with a couple more stacks. But even then, it's not really a big issue because we have so much team protection on this team here that it really does not matter. So looking here, so the key here is getting Deborah built up, right? And that's going to be the key to getting this done, right? So we're going to put Deborah here in the slot 1, and this just gives us a free turn with Goma, right? Just extend that livability of his. There we go. We get the counter, right? So Deborah is also really fun for this fight because of his counter, right? It's just extra damage added out, and really help protection against those supers. Excellent. All right, we get another super here. Beautiful. All right. Alright, so not really critting that much. Now, this is a duplicate leader, so this one is 69%, same build as ours, right? So it's impossible to find a Deborah friend on the friends list, so we gotta run with our duplicate leader, which isn't a bad thing per se, and dang it, Majin Vegeta, we really wanted that EX super out of you. A little disappointed, my friend. Excellent. Well, that's okay. We could probably set up we could probably set up a decent turn here. Alright. Excellent. And so Majin Vegeta is just going to eat this up, especially because it is his first turn. Look at that. Double digits. I love it. Alright. Excellent. And so that drives us into the turn 3, which again, now we have that free turn for the PUIPUI here, because we have Fat Boo. So we're actually let's see. Okay, so unfortunately we're gonna have no links active here with that PUIPUI. Good God, look at that defense. Crazy, huh? Okay, so we'll grab this with the Tech Deborah. We'll grab that with PUIPUI. And then let's go ahead and pop that active. So now we get the candy and we get the free turn here. So now, unfortunately, this means this Deborah is not going to get any more build up this turn, which is fine. But the reason we're leaving PUIPUI on is, of course, because next turn we will have access to Deborah's target skill, right? Which will greatly it'll protect the rotation, right? We won't have to rotate PUIPUI at all. In fact, that's kind of the key here to making sure we do this, is ensuring that anytime PUIPUI is on rotation, we have either Goma's giant form ready or one of the Deborah's or Boo's revive ready, right? Or the Deborah's target. So, I mean, you'll see at this point forward, right? At no point will he ever be in danger. Excellent. Yeah, and so these free stacks just kind of help Boo out, right, to survive those normals later on, should he have to take them. Excellent. We get an additional super. All right, look at Boo go. All right, so now here's the trick, right? What do we... okay. I think... yeah, so we have to ensure we save Deborah as long as possible. So we won't... as well as Goma's giant form, right? Or not his giant form, rather, but his... there we go. All right, we get the counter there, but his damage, right? Because he still needs a couple more turns to be viable post turn 4 Goku, right? As you guys know, post turn 4 Goku gets incredibly strong, right? And if any one of these hits connects, it could spell death for us. So we are running a risk by not using Deborah's target or Goma's giant form here. But if the risk, you know, if we do this right, the risk will pay itself off, right? All right, there we go. So, I mean, we could have put Goma in slot 1 for some extra damage, but I do think that this is probably the better way to go about this. All right, so now we just need Babidi and Deborah to get their dodge off here in the final slot, and we're golden. All right, excellent. Okay, so now we're gonna pop the Deborah active here, and this should do some good damage. If we crit, maybe. But all right, so let's see here. Let's pop that. Let's pop that. Perfect, and then that with the PUIPUI. So nobody has to worry about taking any kind of damage this turn. Deborah is going to either dodge or counter or outright tank since it is his target turn. And we do get the counter on the super attack, which is great. There we go. All right, finally we get the EX Super. So, I mean, obviously on this team setup, Majin Vegeta is not going to be at his peak, but I mean, still big damage. I mean, if you don't think you need his damage or you don't have him, you could sub in Yakon or the Fizz PUIPUI if you have him, or you could probably run. I mean, really, there's tons of options for Deborah's team if you don't have the Majin Vegeta. I wouldn't recommend Int Majin Vegeta for sure, though, but. All right, there we go. We get an additional super. Okay, so we're doing some good damage here with him, even if, you know, it's not ideal damage, right? We don't have that wanked support that we normally have when we run this guy, but it's getting the job done. Excellent, and that counter. So that's actually where the big damage is going to come from. That big post super counter. And I mean, since he's fully built up, I mean, honestly, it's probably. If it wasn't for the fact that we know for sure Goku almost always supers in slot 1, it might honestly be better to just put him in slot 1. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think honestly we can probably use both Goma and Deborah this rotation. I think we can probably kill or get at least pretty darn close. There we go. All right. Let's see. Do we now we don't really need to worry about shifting orbs or anything, so we could probably just roll with this. I am a little concerned about what we're going to do after, though. Should we use Deborah's target? Can Boo survive the normals? Post turn 4. I think he... I don't know. Might be kind of risky. I don't know if I want to risk it. Because the only thing is if we don't kill here, and we don't kill on the next turn, we have an exposed PUIPUI, which is not good, and that could cause trouble. Alright, so got the 2 attacks on the giant form, so now we don't have to worry about any more damage coming our way, even though, I mean, I guess he's always programmed, right? There's no chance where he won't do one super. I was going to say, if there's a chance he won't do both supers, then when we exit giant form, he could potentially still super us, but I'm pretty sure he's always programmed to do 2 supers, so I think that pretty much guarantees we don't have to worry about the supers next turn. Okay, good to go. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Let's go with, I think we gotta do it. I don't want to, but I think we gotta. It's 1 attack. Can Boo survive 1 attack? Because if we do this, we also get a significant boost in power from Goma. Because if he takes that hit first, right, he's going to get his offense. Let's just do it. I don't know. It's not worth the risk. We're too close. 99. Okay, we might be able to do this because we'll have active skill with Majin Vegeta next turn. We might be able to do this. Okay, we actually might. We actually might. I think it's going to depend on the damage that comes out of this turn. It really is. It's going to depend on that damage. How's this going to look? Okay, we get the dodge. I mean, we're not going to get any counters, though, this turn. That's the thing. I wonder if it would have been better to not use Goma's giant form in that case, then. I was thinking for the extra damage, but maybe we should have just saved it till next turn when we know PUIPUI's on rotation, so at least that way we can... We can get the counter. Yeah, I think that was the better play. That was probably the better play to use Deborah. Deborah's target this turn. And save Goma's giant form for next turn, because at least that way, should things fail, we could put him slot. Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna do that regardless, but at least that way we have a fail safe for the supers next turn in case we don't kill. Excellent. Alrighty. Okay. So I think we should stand by this guy, right? That's I think key here. And then we do that. Yeah? Okay. Pop that. So I don't think we're coming back to... That hardly did anything. I was hoping that would be a little better. Alright. Now, I don't think we're coming back to this rotation, so... I think the play... It's a tough one. I think the play is we put Deborah in front. That way, at least we can try to counter one of the supers and get some good damage in. And then we just float the Majin Vegeta. Yeah, I mean, ideally we'll kill here and it's a non-issue. But I don't know. We swap into Majin. I think we want to swap into Majin Vegeta. I think our overall damage for the turn is going to be greater if we do that. Yeah, okay, let's grab that. Let's grab that. I was hoping we'd get better rainbow. Well, maybe we should have waited to stand by him so we get better rainbow orbs, but there we go. We get the counter, which is what we needed. Alright. Now, if we're lucky, he'll super again in slot 1 after, but Deborah does. Oh. What happened? Did we get disconnected? Oh, hurry up. What's going on? Okay, there we go. excellent. There we go. Okay, so we're doing some pretty peak damage here with Deborah. It's not the best. There we go. Okay. He's not gonna. Of course, we don't get the EX Super, which means we don't get our effective against all types. Well, at least we crit. See, this is why you give your Majin Vegeta crit. I know people said don't do it, but yeah. And you see why I did it now. There we go. Okay, excellent. We do tank the normals. Oh, where's that second? Is that oh my goodness, we might actually lose this. Oh no, there it is. Okay, thank goodness. I was supposed to say, please tell me it's not on the int one. Wait, no, it is on the int one. Yo, he lived. Yo. All right. Okay, so I think we got this. All right, I think with Goma's attack here. Okay, so this is a scary turn. We either kill. Oh, but we got the Dokkan attack. Great. Okay, this is GG, man. GG. All right, there we go. We get the dodge. And here it comes. Okay, we're good. We're golden, man. We're golden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that. Alrighty, so. And that should do the trick. I mean, will Goma, or will Deborah even attack? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. Well, no, we did get the second super out of Goma. Okay, Deborah will attack. Okay, but... Okay, thankfully we haven't taken all of our hits yet, which means Goma should tank this. Boom. And... Well, okay, there goes. I think that's all the hits now. Okay, but we've got enough defense to live the normals. Wow, we just stopped altogether. Okay, 65 mil, and that should be enough. We get a crit, and we're done. Oh, no, even without the crit. Alrighty. There it is, folks. There it is. In PUIPUI, we got that mission done for the 11th anniversary JP fan missions. This is definitely one of the harder missions for sure, especially if you're trying to no item it. I don't recommend trying the no item unless you have the Majin Vegeta team, and I have seen some people do it with the Daima Goku team, but that's really, really tough to pull off with the Daima Goku team. I think you could do it. You could probably do it with the Cyberman team. Honestly, if you have the Int Cyberman, you could probably get it done. I did try it. It's really tricky. You get to a point where you basically can't miss a single dodge, and that's where things get. That's where it actually gets really tough. But it can be done if you got some good dodge luck and you got that Int Cyberman. So, but honestly, I feel like more people probably have Deborah than they have Int Cyberman. I don't know. That's a tough one. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use to complete the in rarity mission for the 11th anniversary special battle. Let us know in the comments down below. I would love to see some of the creative teams you guys come up with for this mission. I honestly love this, and I hope they do more of it. So that's it for the video, guys. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.